yeah, baby. Look at that thing. So we're gonna fix my son's tail lights today. I say fix, we're not fixing them, we're just replacing them. This is just old. Mainly this one has been busted ever since he got it. So we're just gonna put new stock ones in, so it's not a big deal. But we're also gonna replace up on his grill these little lights, or really they're just reflectors, they're not lights, but yeah. It's no big deal, not like anything major today that we're working on, but just kind of pretty it up. We got him all this stuff for Christmas, and here we are in March already, so just now getting around to it. But get these put on and see how much better it looks. I think there's just these two here, and then it'll just pop out. Yep, just like that. Super simple. It's got these two little tabs here that go right there, and that's it. And you just kind of twist these little bad boys, and they'll just pop right out. Boop. Boop. Look how dusty those are, man. Boop.
So on a level from 1 to 10 on difficulty, 10 being the hardest and 1 being the easiest.
Is this like, is 10 like changing the timing belt on a 300ZX?
Yeah.
This is like a 1.
So anybody can do it.
Yes. Okay. We'll clean those off. But pretty easy. I think my nephew is needing this piece. He'd redone some lights. So he's just needing this inner housing. So we're going to give him those. He has some digital lights. Something weird. I don't know what. But he says he needs this. He didn't have it. So something they did. So, and these you'll always tell which is which because, why I say that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, right here. See that little L? That one has an L for left and R for right. So you're not going to get them backwards. And obviously, if you guys don't know, L is always, imagine you're sitting in the driver's seat. Left is always going to be if you're sitting in the driver's seat. Some people think it's if you're facing the front of the vehicle looking in the motor, but no, just pretend you're in the driver's seat. L, left and right.
I think I've only got that. I've always had like a really.
Yeah.
I think I finally got that.
Yeah, so it can be confusing. All right, let's dust these bulbs off here. All right. I mean,
are those always clear, I guess?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they've got this bottom one's your reverse light. And let me see here. So it's kind of weird. It's a little different, but it goes right in there. No, I say that. That one's not going at all. And there's that one. So what is going on here?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So yesterday we kind of hit a little bit of a snag. You probably saw where I had these out and then putting these in, or attempting to put those in. Apparently, you have to have little things right there to compensate, I guess, for how these are mounted, how these lights are mounted. They're different than those. So, and here's what sucks too. I mean, maybe I'm just getting old and complaining about everything all the time, but these didn't even come with screws. This didn't come with screws. So not only did this not come with this, didn't even come with the hardware. And this didn't come with the hardware. So now I gotta find my own screws Blah, blah, blah.
And luckily, you can get those at O'Reilly's, or I think AutoZone had them too.
Yeah,
and they were in stock, so that was kind of nice.
And you can use the same bulbs. These say they need like a 3057 or something like that. And what are in here, I believe, is a 3157, but those are interchangeable. So you don't really have to get those 30s. If basically what I'm saying is you can use these still. The only thing I'm not sure is of, where'd it go? Oh, right here. We're just hoping that this harness right here, or this mount for the harness is the same as here. We haven't checked that yet, so.
We'll see.
And also yesterday, I didn't mention it, but getting this tailgate down, that was all Mel's doing. I went to get a longer screwdriver, and she, like, of course, puts her magical touch on it. And he's like, I got it. All she did was...
I didn't sound like that.
That's how I heard it.
No.
It sounded just like that to me, but... Yeah, all she did was do exactly what I did. I just hold my mouth.
Hey, bub.
What's up?
So let everybody know what you did yesterday.
So I was supposed to help my mother fix my truck, and then my buddy hit me up and said, hey, let's go fishing, and I just ditched mom and didn't help her.
Yeah, but, but what did you do to your truck?
Oh, I straight piped my square body.
And how'd you do that?
Cut the glass packs off. I didn't like how quiet it really was, so I cut it off, and now it's a lot louder.
So
And it sounds a lot better now.
All right, you ready? Oh, you've been filming this whole time?
Yep. I'm going to show them your sticker, too, in a
We're
minute.
going to have a lot of editing to do.
It's okay.
All right, so we got this out. Of course, these twist out. This is the reason why, like you guys saw yesterday, those just pop out of there. But this doesn't have that. These little prongs here.
We were like, how are those going to go in there?
Yeah, they're just open. So,
With a little bit of research.
and all you got to do is just pull these out, these little bulbs here. And they're all the same. They're all the same light bulbs, so you don't have to worry about getting them in the right spot. These are all 3157s. So then you're just gonna come back here where you place them. Plop right in there. I'm always scared pushing these bulbs because I'm just waiting for them to snap. Well, I say that. Is this one different? Oh, how's it going? Or is it just being a turd? Just being a turd. Okay. So, I'm going to flip this around, and these will only go one way.
Yeah, they have like a indentation there. It should match up with that, so it's pretty easy.
Okay, so they only go in one way. And then I've got screws here. Let me try these. You just cut there, babe. All right, guys, so I just had a little assortment. These little screws right here were perfect. So, so we got that all nice and tight. So we're gonna come over here. I already did I didn't actually put it on. I just did a little test fit real quick. So, goes right on there. We got the little tabs we gotta get lined up there. And that should just go right in there like that. And there we go. Is this truck unlocked, Kel?
Yeah.
Hit your brakes and turn your lights on. Did you hit your brakes?
Yeah.
Let off?
Oh. Hit it again?
Are you hitting your brakes?
Yeah, Dad. Yeah.
Does your truck have to be started?
Turn your lights on.
There
Okay,
you
your
go.
lights are on.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the passenger side tail light. Got it going. So I didn't want to bore you with all the other detail, or same details rather. There we go.
It looks so much better.
Yeah, dude.
It was the before.
True. True, Dad.
It was broken.
You know what's crazy? These look better. Like they, like those don't have the grids in them. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You like these better?
Yeah, like
yeah, they look
like
good.
those don't have the diamonds in them.
Yeah,
is what
no,
I'm
they
trying to say.
don't.
All right, good. Okay. So we'll make sure the lights work, turn signals and all that. brakes?
Oh, yeah.
Turn your lights on. Use your turn signal.
It's not working.
Okay, none of those are working. All right, so for some reason, the only one that was working on this was his tail light, and his brake light wasn't working, and his turn signal wasn't working. I think his reverse light was working with it, but either way, and we had the like I said, these called for the 3057, which we didn't have. We had the 3157 in here. That side has the 3157s in there, and everything's working on it. So anyways, we put the 3057s in here, and now everything's working. So I guess use 31s at your own peril.
Yeah.
I mean, they worked on that side, and the taillights worked on this side, but brake and turn signal wasn't working. We put the 3057s in there, and they're working. So
Who knows?
who knows? But
It works.
it works. We're good, and now he's got nice new.
Taillights.
We're gonna put these on. I might take the grill out. I have to take the grill out to put those clear lenses on up front. So I don't know if that's something I'm gonna do today or not. I haven't eaten yet today, so
I just wait.
I'm starting to get hangry.
And tell them why you haven't eaten, so they don't think that I'm not feeding you.
She hasn't fed me.
No, that's a lie.
Oh
No, because you're delusional.
I'm delusional. No, I am intermittent fasting. I've been doing that for about 3 weeks. So basically, I just between noon and 8 p.m. is my feeding window. So I don't go crazy. You know, it's not like I just eat whatever I want for 8 hours. But I'm not particularly concerned about what I'm eating during that 8 hours. So it's not bad. I've lost in 3 weeks. I've lost 6 or 7 pounds. So it's working. It's not a bad diet. It's really not that hard to do. You know, you're sleeping a lot of it, but yeah, I have to wait till noon to eat and then get in what I can. And then, but usually it's been working out where about 7 is the last time I eat. So usually really it's between 7 p.m. and noon the next day. So anyway, whatever, no big deal. But yeah, that's why I haven't eaten. That's why I'm starting to get hangry.
So I do feed him.
She does feed me occasionally.
So.
Okay, let's get started on these visors.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we've got to clean this here. Sorry. We need to clean this up, and before we go stick anything to it, we've started using these crocodile cloth power scrub. I mean, they're awesome. Did we get these at Home Depot?
Home Depot, yeah.
And these are big. Look how big just one. I mean, that's just one thing there. It's like a bath towel. But what's cool about it is it's rough on this side and kind of smoother on this side. So you kind of got a rough
to scrub and
rough surface there to scrub. And we really like them so far. We've used a lot of different products like this that we've liked. But this was something new. We didn't know if we'd like it or not. And so far, so good. We
I like them. They smell good too.
really enjoy it.
So we'll clean it with that, and then we'll come back with an alcohol wipe just to get that residue off.
Yeah,
And,
you just
make sure
don't
it's
want
really
to stick your anything adhesive to. I mean, if you don't clean it, you're essentially just sticking it to dirt. So
Yeah.
just want to make sure it's good and clean. There's a little thing down here I'm trying not to cut. There you go.
And then we got these from Auto Hands.
Oh yeah,
So we got
Auto
these
Hands is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that episode in Auto Hands with the 300 and the radiator and all that? I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you didn't, go back and watch it. We were frustrated with Auto Hands, and man, we let them know about it politely, and they came through, man. They came through in a big way, more than they had to. So we'll always use auto hands from now on. Their customer service was just, it was awesome. It really was. Why is it on that side? What? Is that right? I guess I'm used to them going over the top of the window. I guess these are designed to go
Underneath that.
underneath this.
Yeah.
Weather stripping, which is.
Huh.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either. This is really. Oh, here we go. Okay.
He had the
Well,
wrong sign.
Yeah, I was like, man, that ain't right. It even has the indentation right here, which is cool.
Oh, that's
for
cool.
That.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll need to reclean that then, I guess.
Yeah, we cleaned all this for nothing.
Yeah.
I really thought that went over the top.
I'll go get
Yeah.
my keys.
Well, we don't have to reclean
Yeah,
it.
go get them.
But yeah,
Go
you're
over.
gonna need to roll your window down. Okay. The more you know.
I'm a sexy man, all right.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
I try to
You
be.
get that from your dad.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh.
Get that from you and Uncle Corey.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Roll the. Man, look how dusty your window is. I mean,
Ew.
clean this thing every once in a
Yeah.
while, dude.
We need to
All the
detail
way
it.
down. Just put them both all the way down.
We should detail it today. I'm talking about me and Kale.
Oh. Okay, don't talk to me while I'm hangry. All right. Does it? I mean, does this come down? I can't imagine it just. What's crazy is it doesn't have any actual instructions on what to do. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of dry fit it here.
This was his other Christmas gift.
I have never installed one of these before, so I do not know what to expect. But I can tell you right now that there's nothing just sticking there. So had these little clips with it. Wasn't sure what those were for. I thought in their instructional video on the truck they were using everything went inside, but on these older trucks, this part will be on the outside down by the mirror, which is why it has an adhesive thing right there. And then this part will also be on that side, which is what this clip is for. So if you can see right here, this small lip, this goes inside right here. And then you just kind of bring it to wherever you're gonna need it as far as the visor is concerned. There we go. So I'll adjust that one when I get it on there. But then that end down there will just rest right inside that clip. So let me, Mel's already prepped all this. Let me get this red off. We've already done the driver's side. So they're pretty easy once you realize what you have to do, but if you just go straight to their instructional video, they're using a newer truck and it just didn't apply to this one. But they did send the right stuff for this truck, so that's all that matters. So this piece here is just gonna slide right in here, and then we're gonna come up and we're gonna put all this up in here. Again, Mel's already prepped all this with alcohol and stuff. There's not much adhesion area on up underneath this weather stripping coming around the door, but it just comes up like that. Kel, would you get me the flathead over there? I'm gonna pry some of this back. That's pretty much it. Just kind of keep this.
Flathead, I don't see a flathead.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's up here by the grill. I'm sorry. I moved
Oh, I'll grab it.
So we're just gonna, I'm just kind of prying some of this back a little bit here. So let's slide up in there a little bit more. That may be as far as it's going. The other side I got up in there a little bit higher. And we'll just stick that has that sticky side there. And that's it. I'm just kind of pressing on there the best I can on both sides. But I mean, it's
in there.
It's not going to go
Looks
anywhere.
good.
The weather stripping and everything moves with it, so you know it's good. So I wish it went in there a little bit further because eventually this is just going to get all stuck with dirt. But looks good right now. So yeah, haven't decided if I'm going to take that grill out yet. It's in order to get his clear marker lights on.
Watch out, Hank.
It's obvious. It's real easy up on top. Obviously, I think there's just like 4 bolts up here. I just can't see. I'm kind of feeling down here. I just don't know if I can get to them all. So I don't know how much of a pain that is. I'll just be honest. I'm not highly motivated to take all this off right now, today, just to put these on. I think I'll save that for later because, like I said earlier, I'm starting to get hangry.
I don't know. We'll go make you a sandwich and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. After I eat, I might have a little more motivation.
All right, y'all. So this is my truck, Frankenstein. Me and my buddies also got her another nickname called the Big Red Express. I just thought it was cool. Anyways, picked this truck up for $1,800 out in Bellefonte. It's got a lot of new on it. Stick shift, granny low, 4-wheel drive works fantastic. I went mudding in this thing up Boat Mountain, and it does great. I cut the exhaust off because I didn't like how quiet it was, and it's a lot louder, it's a lot more poppier, but it doesn't sound like a fart cannon. If some of you might be wondering what that is, I mean, it's just like it pops a lot. It doesn't. It's very sleek, it's deep, sounds really good.
So why the name Frankenstein?
Because of all the different colors, and it's just pieced together. So the story was, a farmer bought this for 2 weeks and used it for 2 weeks, left it in the field for like 20-something years, never touched it again. So
I made a vinyl decal with Frankenstein, but Josh had the idea, instead of just putting Frankenstein, because it's a K10, to put Frank Tenstein instead. So it's kind of hard to see, but we did the K10 in the green because of Frankenstein. We have the letters in black and bolts on each end. So a little different. So that's the story behind that.
All right, so we're getting finishing up Kel's truck up on the front. We got the taillights in the rear. We had a pretty good storm yesterday. Everything's super muddy. Freaking crazy. Anyway, so this is the finished product. Mel pulled the grill out and we put new lenses in there, and she painted the black, and then she put the red vinyl bow tie on there. So anyways, the valance underneath Kel's truck, it was okay, but it kept dragging, and I think that side over there broke, so I just took it off. Well, anyways, he's getting ready to go to the car show in Branson, but while I was taking his valance off, I realized he's showing steel coming through there, so it's doing on both tires. I guess when we lowered it, we never got it aligned. I don't actually remember getting it aligned. I remember thinking we needed to when we lowered it, but of course, being his truck and stuff, I guess I just forgot. I don't ever drive it, but so now he's gonna have to take my rig because it's a truck show. So anyways, but either way, the front of it looks really good, I think. Yeah, came out real nice. A little spray paint, a little elbow grease. Of course, got the new clear lenses and the new turn signals too. We didn't do anything really under the hood. I'll show you guys here in a second, but we cleaned the crap out of that thing. It was a workout. So all we did, like I said, was wipe it down. It was so nasty. We didn't wipe everything down. So for instance, kind of look at how this wall is here and how just, I mean, it's just dirt. This whole thing was that way. I mean, the entire thing. And I scrubbed on these wheel wells 2 or 3 times, and you can still see where it's not great. I mean, I don't know how many of those like gator towels we went through. They did a great job, but either way, it's not great, but man, so much better. At least it's not a total embarrassment when you pump the hood. But we need to do more. I actually need to probably get a pressure washer in here and actually spray it down and let it sit in some chemicals or whatever, and just get that done. I am proud of this right here, because that had a bunch of overspray from when the truck was stolen. Because you can see it used to be this real pretty kind of a, yeah, I forget what they call it, like some kind of wine color maybe, or something, maybe just maroon. But so, or under the hood here, it's a better example.
But that whole tank looks like that, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. And this was a lot worse. This was like black all the way up to here. I couldn't get this. I even used chemicals on that, but anyways, but yeah, this used to be the color of the whole truck, and then of course it was stolen, and that's why the guy sold it. He got it back. Nothing was wrong with the truck at all, but he got it back. He just couldn't get back in the mood to fix it, and I don't blame him. So he just sold it. But what was I getting at? Oh, spraying the engine bay down. Don't be scared to get a pressure washer after your engine bay. Some guys don't like to do that. As long as your distributor's covered and your alternator here is covered, or your what's it called, carburetor thingy, just make sure those are covered. All I ever do is on the alternator I put a plastic bag, distributor I put a plastic bag, and I'll just leave the air filter on. And the rest of it, man, you just squirt down, soak it, let it sit for, you know, depends on the chemical you're using, but a few minutes, and just get that pressure washer after it, and it'll really clean up a lot.
Yeah, we use Purple Power.
Yeah, we use Purple Power,
That's pretty
Mean
good.
Green.
Yeah, Mean Green does good.
Yeah, just whatever. Pretty much any kind of cleaner will work, any kind of degreaser. So don't be scared to get your pressure washer. You're not going to hurt anything. I mean, if you got a lot of homemade wiring or something, you might watch out for that. But if they've got harnesses and everything's clicked in, you're not gonna hurt anything. We've done it hundreds of times. I do it to my police car all the time. Those you don't have to worry about anything. The newer cars, I just squirt it down. But these older ones, just make sure your alternator's covered up and the distributor and all that stuff. So anyway, that's about it. Oh, I'll show you the inside of his truck. Again, we didn't really do anything special other than clean it. This kid, right, Kel? What? You need to learn to keep your truck clean, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has a rear main seal leaking, so keep a little bit of this on the handy. Look, it's crazy. I came in here and I vacuumed, deliberately got all in here, and somehow it's still dirty down here. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. I'll have to do it again. That was clean a couple days ago all through here. But his armor all his dash, he had legit dust stuck to his window. So anyways, again, there's nothing special in here as far as the truck, but it's just...
And this was the infamous windshield.
Oh yeah, where he kicked, oh yeah, it's the new glass. So where he tried to kick his thing and missed and hit up here.
Me.
Stop exposing me. Stop doing dumb
You've
crap.
been exposed, man.
Kids, hey, we've all been there, right? I mean, not maybe a kicked windshield, but we've all done stupid stuff. So hopefully he learned from it. I believe he did. But yeah, we gotta get rid of this diamond tuck. Whoever did that.
I mean, that's custom.
It is custom, but we're gonna have to redo that.
Yeah,
it's
we can
been
do
like
that.
that since the day he bought it. But the truck's coming. It's a great truck. I've made a video before about this being one of the trucks worth keeping and putting money into. I mean, the only rust is in the cab corners, and we've got that. We just got to get Josh Nickel over there at the block party to weld it up, and this truck will be rust free once we get that done. So sounds good, runs good. Like I said, got to get that rear main seal fixed. And I mean, really, other than that, I mean, some body, just little body work, just here and there, small dings and stuff. But new hood, we need to get. He's looking for a cow hood. If you guys know of a cow hood that'll fit in the OBS, let me know. As long as you don't want like $600.
Well, that's what's so crazy. He used to.
2-inch cow.
Yeah. You could get them for what, a couple $100?
Oh yeah, you can find them
Now, I mean, they're $400, $500, $600. I'm like, dang.
If you find one for $300, it needs a lot of work.
Yeah,
most of the time. It
it's
looks like
crazy.
this hood.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. So we're keeping an eye out. We may end up just going with a stock hood, but this one's just too beat up to work on.
And I think you can get one. LMC is up in Kansas City, I think, that area, which isn't what, like 3 hours from us.
Yeah.
And you can buy a brand new one and go pick it up for, I think, like $300 or $400.
Yeah.
So you'd be better off just doing that and get a brand new one.
Yeah. But or there's some cheaper cow hoods. Sometimes I'll find like a 4-inch or so, but that's too much for this truck. I mean, if it actually needed it, obviously that'd be different. But just for looks, we just like the 2-inch look. So once he buys his new tires, rather.
Yeah.
So he's had these for a while. So we're gonna clean these up, and they're just 15. But we're gonna put some Cooper Cobras on there, white letters out, and throw those on there. He likes the wide look, but I think he's kind of getting over it now. So he just kind of wants a more like in the fender or aligned with the fender. Is that what you want? Kind of like just how your front tires are.
Brakes. He's in the way.
So he just kind of wants it like this all the way around. So just right at the fender, maybe just barely past it, but he's kind of tired of the back there.
Just need some more.
Yeah, more level like this. But yeah. So anyways, whatever. He wants to get away from that look. But hey, if you guys need a hood, we'll give this one away.
Dents and all. Look,
You put a little surfboard on there.
you can smooth that out, right?
Ride those waves. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Well, actually, I have a theory. When we first got this truck, it was really hard to get this to latch. Like you had to sit and push and push and push. I think whoever had it before was just getting fed up and just, I think they just dented the crap out because that's about right where all the dings are, was right there. It was just a latch adjustment. So I fixed it, and now you just give it one good and she's good. So
Yeah.
far be it for me to say don't get angry when things aren't going right, but don't get angry when things aren't going right. Just step back and take a breather. Don't beat up your stuff.
So yeah. So we did the tail lights, the marker lights, the turn signals, repainted the grill, changed his emblem to red, and did the visors.
And the new tail lights.
That's what I said.
Oh, did you say tail lights? Did you mention this?
Oh no. And then
That's vinyl.
that's vinyl on there. It's not perfect, but it's better than it did.
Yeah. It was just the same color as this. All the black paint was wore off, so Mel just put vinyl over it and then cut it out with a razor blade. So I think we're gonna sell this and that.
Maybe.
If you guys are interested, let us know. We've got them registered. We're just waiting for the titles to come back, and once the titles come back is when we're gonna post them. We got it registered. Was it Monday?
Yeah, almost a week ago.
Yeah, about a week. So probably another 4 or 5 weeks we should have the titles back. Usually that's about the length of time. So they're both factory short wheelbase trucks. That one runs and yard drives. It stops, obviously, so when we get all the brakes on. Needs a windshield. I don't want to mention what it needs, but the big thing is probably a windshield.
Yeah.
This truck, all I know about it is it turns over. I did a little short on it when we first got it, hooked the trigger up to the starter, and she turned right over. I've not tried to get to see if it sparks or not. Everything's there. I just haven't messed with the spark at all. So all I know is the motor's free. Step side factory short bed. Small
They're on
back
the
glass.
tree.
Do what?
3 on the tree.
Yeah, 3 on the tree. It's an inline 6. It'll be for sale as well. Like I said, we're just waiting for the titles to get back. So if you guys are interested, hit me up. And I don't even know what we're gonna ask yet.
Just
for
hit
it.
us up and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, we'll probably ask 3 each. If I didn't have the titles, I was selling without a title, I'd probably ask 2 each or something. But anyways, a lot of these trucks don't ever have titles, and we have to jump through hoops to get them.
And we'll see, because the more we do to them, we might try to get that one going,
Yeah,
and
if I
who
get
knows?
this one fired up and stuff, we might ask a little bit more for this. This one is solid. This one, other than some rust in the bed and that common rust on the bottom fender, which isn't that bad, but this cab is really solid. The floors are really good. There's one rust spot on this side in the floor, but the cab supports, all that are solid. They're like rusted out in that one. So this is a good cab as far as rust goes. And of course, you know, being a short bed step side, a lot of people love that. That's why we bought it, basically, just for the step side. We like the step sides. And the fact that it's a GMC, it's a little bit rare too. So, but anyways, you guys will probably see it on Marketplace at some point. But if you're interested, and it's not a package deal, we'll sell them separately. But anyway, so I guess that's it. No new projects, or the 300Z is almost done. So once that's finished, I've got a video. We've been filming on it for months since it was here, and I started taking it apart and getting it to Josh's, and you'll see kind of, I wouldn't say step by step, but you'll see it in various stages. And yeah, we've got the hood back on, the doors are on, the spoiler's on, waiting to put the mirrors and the ground effects. And I think that's it.
And then once we get it back, we'll do some interior stuff.
Do some stuff with the interior.
And then
I got stock seats for it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to get it back. Summer's almost here, so
I'm ready.
heck yeah. But hey, we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, baby! Look at that thing.